So this is all going to come up to that point like that. To the window, to the wall. I've basically gone through all of the trending, I think about 39,261 videos on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and found the biggest trending haircuts for 2024. So I'm going to be working on the same mannequin all the way through this series to create these looks for you. And I'm going to be breaking them down so simply into the ponytail. Reason 4, I just love it. I love creating these haircuts and taking off where I would normally section to in the salon and then just bringing you a haircut. And you guys love it as well. These simpler, broken down haircuts that you guys can just envisage before we do it. We take it out, we give it a little shake, only a little shake though, and then the haircut evolves into something very, very wearable. Now, when it comes to salon, obviously I'm not going to be doing this in the salon. I would be wetting down the hair, shampooing, conditioning, everything that we do in the salon to give that experience. I don't know if you can see it. My light is playing up, and I don't know why, because I haven't changed my settings at all. I don't know if I'll see this in post. If it is, I apologise. Yeah, but I'm bringing you the fundamentals of cutting hair in its simplest of form. So today, like the unicorn haircut, which was massive last year, year before that, which would create like a wolf cut. It used to be there and brought out and then cut. This is basically a ponytail on top of the head because we're going to be working with 4 voluminous layers. That's going to be one of the biggest trends for 2024 this year, voluminous layers. And voluminous layers are layers which are going to be obviously shorter internally, longer towards the perimeter to create a bit more volume in the hair. So like I would in salon, let's pretend that this is wet, but we can achieve this by doing this because the sectioning pattern, I'll spin my lovely model around so you can see, it is just a ponytail on the top of the head, right on that high point of the head. If you've watched a lot of my videos previously, on the top of the head is the highest point of the head. And I normally put my comb like that, find it, and I section to and from it to create my sectioning patterns. So with this, with voluminous layers, what I would do in salon to create this look is I would go from the high point of the head, bring a piece of hair up, cut it, and that would be my guide. And then I would work from that and I would just pivot around the head, bringing all the hair to that highest point guide that we've put in. And then that would give me my guide working around the head would then give me shortness on here in the internal layers because that's the closest point to my guide. And then all the perimeter is going to be all folded in or brought up to it, which is then over directing to the middle and elevating. Elevation creates softness, which is elevation. Over direction maintains length. Over directing is maintain the length. So with this, what we will get is voluminous layers. So we're just going to cut this and we're going to, so this is an all one length mannequin at the minute. And we don't have to actually take that much off because when we take, say, that off, I don't know if you can see there, that is about 1.5 inches. And when we take that off, it's going to be shorter on top because that's the closest point to the highest point of the head. This is going to be longer, so we're going to get a transition and of layers, so they're longer to give you voluminous layers. One of the biggest trends for 2024 haircuts. Right, you're going to be commenting, aren't you? This guy just talks. But I wanted to tell you why. The why is important. And there it is. And I'm going to be point cutting. I'm just going to move out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. So my fingers are just creating that sort of level, that ruler, that guide. There we go. Just softening off. So there's that all cut now. All the same length, all cut across. Now what I'm going to do is just going to bring it over to this side, or my body position to this side, and I'm going to bring it straight up again. And I'm just going to tidy up and chip into it again. I'm not taking any more length off, but I want both ways, that way and that way, to be the same. Right, let's take out the ponytail. And then we're going to do my favourite bit, and your favourite bit is we're going to just bake it out a little. Now, if you can, yeah, you can. Look at all of that layer through there. There we go. Let's get a dressing out brush and just comb. And let's just brush it out as I would in salon. This is what I would just do as client experience. This is how I've built my business. Oh God. Just to give this experience, people, if they're coming into the salon, just the same that I would do here. So there we go. That is voluminous layers. Right back. Let's get some shoulders on this so you can see. And I know what you're going to say. He's bloody wearing black again, isn't he? But I'm very sorry. It's just my wardrobe as a hairdresser is black. Let's just lean her forward slightly. So gravity does the work. And I will definitely move out of the way. There we go. How beautiful is that? Those bouncy layers, voluminous layers, big trend for 2024. Over to there. So yeah, massive trend for 2024 is voluminous layers. It's basically what you leave on the head rather than what you take off for this trend, because all we want to be doing is working mainly internal, taking this shorter, these layers here, and as it gets longer towards the perimeter, your client's going to thank you, because we're going to be maintaining that length and we're going to be putting in those shorter layers in here to add the voluminous layers. Reason I did the ponytail, again, very quick, very simple, very easy to understand. If you are a hairdresser, section, guide, and then bring everything up to that guide. We're not taking it square up, that would be square layers. This is going to be slightly rounded. So this is all going to come up to that point. So this is all going to come up to that point, like that. And then what it gives you is a shorter internal and a longer external, creating beautiful voluminous layers. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below. Before you go, check out down below the join button. Come and join me on this journey. Support the channel. And I'm going to be going live last Sunday of every month for members. And then I'm going to be bringing you a new podcast coming very soon. And we're going to be bringing you, myself and Ian Davis, the Mindful Hairdresser, we're going to be bringing you Main Mentor. And that is going to be something that you are not going to want to miss. If you're a hairdresser, if you're not a hairdresser, did it make sense, did it? If you are not a hairdresser, we've got something for everybody. And it's going to be an enrollment process where we're going to take you through social media, hairdressing, and a way for you to look after your hair and get the best possible results at home. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next video.